Branding has become such a buzzword lately that it's beginning to take on almost mystical overtones. Utter the word and you'll turn heads. But for all this emphasis on branding, not many of us really know what the term means.
What branding is to any size company, and specific startup companies, is how you're going to land in the consumer's mind, how you're going to influence them, how they think and feel and experience your company product or service.
Howard Lim's unique gifts of combining technology, creative and innovative skills bridges the gap between business and consumers. After the launch of How Creative in 1987, Fortune 500 companies sought him out to represent their brands and position them as innovative leaders in their respected industries.
So to have a true branding firm, you have to understand how all the pieces are all going to connect and relate to each other and tell the big story by becoming one voice, one personality.
Howard's unique blend of science and art has established him as a world-class brand strategist, creator, and manager.
What I do is I look from the standpoint, what are we going to do with your concept, increase more value with creativity, and bring it up to a higher point, and then drill down. So you end up with something that's actually literally about 10 times, 100 times more powerful, because now you're taking this concept and you've done stuff that's more innovative in a way that's going to create you as a leader out there in the industry.
Howard's vision is to inspire millions of lives by assisting businesses in transforming their services and products into leading and authentic brands. Brands that connect with people's intellect, emotions, and experiences.
So the secret for me behind branding is creating it real and creating it authentic. Those influence the consumer's mind about what they should think about a product or service.
Authentic branding has the greatest influence on your business values, equity, finances, and overall customer experience, trust, and loyalty.
So therefore the consumer can actually feel and trust the company faster. Therefore the company is now building that relationship faster to the customer. When you build that bond, it's very difficult to break.
An authentic brand is based on new models for the economy of the 21st century, where people come first and companies are transparent and can be more deeply felt as well as seen and heard. Since authentic brands are worth more to customers, companies can demand and get a premium price for their goods and services.
If you look at every great brand out there, the reason why they become #1 is creativity sparks innovation.
The successful companies who are winning market share convey a lasting impression that is coherent, clear, different, and inspiring.
Ultimately, what you want to create is an experience that's unforgettable to the consumer. You want to reach them in the heart, you want to reach them intellectually, and you want to reach them in the gut. If you can hit all those three sensors, then the likelihood is that you're going to get loyalty and build trust to that consumer.
Often a client will be too close to their product and they can't be objective about their brand image.
So what I do is I work directly with the CEOs to find out what's authentic to them. What is it, why is it that they've created their company or product? What's coming from their heart, what's coming from their soul, what's coming from their mind, what's coming from their gut, and then create an alignment between all those elements, those values, and then work from that inside outward approach. So therefore the consumer can feel that company instantaneously as it enters in the marketplace.
Because of Howard's multi-level grasp of branding and his award-winning work with Fortune 500 companies, he is a much sought-after speaker.
Howard Lim, please welcome.
We're actually living in an age where we're information rich and time poor. So you guys are entrepreneurs, you need to think creatively, because when a product rolls out, what the consumer's gonna expect, it's what's next. And you have to think about a year in advance about what's next.
Audiences both large and small agree that Howard is a master of his profession and delivers the message about the mystery of branding with clarity, power, and humor.
Howard's genius. He truly is. He's got a gift, he's got an insight, he's got insight into core essential elements of design that make an impact.
At How Creative, all brand building efforts are done under one roof, managing the brand from creation to implementation and working collaboratively helps to create a powerful brand presence in the market.
The consumer can feel that company instantaneously as it enters in the marketplace. It's going to dominate the market space when people can feel that things are real. Especially nowadays, because there's more products and services and companies ever before, you have to stand out and you really have to differentiate from the rest of the pack. And for me, it's about being authentic.
One of the most remarkable things about Howard is that he is more involved and more engaged with the project itself rather than the size of the company. He really works hard to give a lot of value. He understands the principle of what a good value proposition is for your business, but at the same time, he's remarkable at providing his own value proposition for his clients.
It completely transformed the way I thought what branding was.
The love of what he does and the love for other things that people do is just profound.
Howard is creative. Howard is very cutting edge.
When you partner with Howard Lim and How Creative, you are co-creating with a highly disciplined business strategist and creative team, dedicated to inspiring the world and transforming the lifestyles and experiences of millions.
It's a pleasure to work with.
It could come out better for your experience of working with him.
Howard Lim is phenomenal at what he does, period.